whenever we complete a level or reroll, all of our skills and spells are randomized. We have no control over anything. Just like real life, we are merely puppets, slaves to the whims of others. Okay. Exotic pets. Some flags. We got Eye of Fire, Moonglaive, and Armageddon Blade. Perfect. Like, the first two spells are the only ones that matter, really. Armageddon Blade won't do much for us. Deal arcane damage to all enemies in line of sight, so we have 12 casts. That's 12 damage to everything on a wide open board. Which means I kind of want to prioritize a wide open floor. Never mind, I hit the reroll button and we are screwed. Void Sickness, Teleport, Spike Ball. You know what? Spike Ball Factory will do it. We'll be fine. As long as there's nothing made of Ghost. So we cannot go here, for instance, because these are immune to physical damage. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. We got Copper Balls. We can go anywhere we want. It's a win. Scepter of Sorrows, Banner of the Horde, Silver Melts. And you know what? I just want a Ruby Heart. I just want a Ruby Heart. Real simple stuff. So I'm gonna start in right here. Immediately do that. And then for hoops and... You know, I could have dispersed all my people, but that would actually give them Void Sickness, my spawners. We don't want to do that. Because Void Sickness... They receive silence and poison. The silence will be bad. The sickness, they're immune to that. So let's just get rid of these two. And all of them too. And we're golden. Goodbye, everybody. Victory is mine. Easy first floor. Get out of here. Collect my goodies. Alright, Furnace of Sorcery, and then no sorcery spells, so, not super duper. But Fiery Tormentor with Tormenting Mass is enough to finish a floor. What kind of pets? Alright, we have a Frostspewed Pachyderm, Infernal Kobolds, Burning Ice Lizard. I would rather not take that stuff. Let's reroll. Moonglaive with Glaive Warden. When it gains 1 damage every time a living or nature ally is summoned. We are incapable of doing that. I can do nothing with Iron Eyes, so we have 1 cast of a very good spell and 12 of a spell that has grown on me, admittedly. We'll get a Teleporter and a Ruby Heart. This should be fine. Iron Tentacles. Well, you know what? First, let's Moonglaive this way. And then Ion Tentacles. Easy. Now we have Furnace of Sorcery with Flames of Sorcery, which means it's going to do a Flame Burst, right? Cast your Flame Burst. Terrifying. That will blow me up. Forecast of Earthquake. And 2 Dreamwalks. I don't know about that one. And Metal Slimes. Unless there's something truly amazing. Yeah, we're gonna reroll. Slime Orb, Scourge, Wolf, and Wolf is Fenrir, so we're good. Talking Hat might be nice to grab. Dark Star Hat. Alright, we're not getting a heart, so it's what kind of equipment do we want? Talking Hat means anytime we get stuck with an enchantment, it's quick cast. That's going to be useful sometimes. Like, for instance, on this floor we have Scourge. So quick cast on enchantments, that's going to pay out. Conjuration Staff, anytime we have Conjuration, which, again, we have. Both of those are fairly decent grabs. The only problem is Treants are bastards. I don't want to deal with Treants. Slime Orb has Orb Detonation. Oh yeah. We get a Slime Cube at the point of detonation. Only 2 casts, though. Any dark damage will be arcane. Any physical damage will be holy damage. And Eye Helm is nice when we get stuck with eyes, but that's going to be infrequent. What kind of pets here? Fleshbound polar bear, fey bag of bugs, ghostly evil fairy. Not great pet choices either, so yeah, I would rather take the talking hat. The hope is slimes can overwhelm our dumb treant opponent. There's not many of them. 3? Only 3, that ain't bad. Let's slime orb, get our Fenrir out. So how many turns? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah. What's going on, Cost? We're doing wild magic, so who knows what we're gonna have. Right now we have a Fenrir and Slime Orb and a few Scourge casts. But yes, I do like seeing the Slime Cube back in action. Let's watch the cube handle everybody. I'm excited to see him turn into 2 cubes. He's just chilling. Look at him, he's just hanging out. Oh, there he goes, 2 of them. Just gonna vomit out slimes. Oh yeah. This makes me want to do a slime cube run. We've done slime orb, but we haven't taken the cube. Alright, we got Slimify with Contagion, Disperse with Void Sickness, and Ice Drake with Broodlings. Is there a floor I would like to go to, or am I re-rolling these things? I think I'll just take a Ruby Heart. I'd like to get a decent amount of health for when the game starts throwing horrifying blood spells my way that take most of my health. I've learned from other wild magic runs. It's like, that's the real problem. Sneezy. Alright, Scienfly, 10 physical damage for 5 turns, so 50 damage tops. Which means this will die. And this will die. We'll get a bunch of slimes out of it. Throw an Ice Drake in there. And these are blizzards. They'll love being inside of there. Perfect. And Slimify is a quick cast. My turn don't end, suckers. Here, have fun. Bye. Make me more slimes over that way. What's that? There's another spawner, you say? No, that's the one I slimified, isn't it? Yeah. Anyone comes near me, I just send them on their merry way. Bye. The Ice Drakes and the Slimes will handle the rest. Get out of here. You know what? You get slimified for your troubles. Aren't you glad you came over here? What's going on, Zabatsu? Greeting Blorbos and Grunkle peeps. How you doing, Zabatsu? Pyrostatic Curse, Eye of Ice, Holy Fire. So Holy Fire, we have Divine Blaze. It casts our Blaze Rip. We have Resistance Melting, which means their resistance goes away. And Eye of Ice has Icy Array, which means I can cast it as many times as I want and just have them going ham the whole time. Dark Staff, Heaven Renter. You know what? A Memory Staff would be excellent for this challenge. Weak to ice, are you? What's going on, Nara? You know, I want that memory staff. I have a teleporter. I have 3 teleporters, so if things go wrong, I can get out. But if I take this and just start hammering the Eye of Ice button... it being an enchantment... Woo! And this is where we quietly teleport away to avoid the problem of these guys. With their beam attack. So he's getting me and he's getting me. They're doing only the 10 damage. As long as I Holy Fire again and I hit the snake in front of me, I should be okay. Alright, I have ice. 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 Pyrostatic Curse. I have ice. I have ice. Better not let me see you. I'm doing alright, I'm doing alright. So the upgrade we had on Eye of Ice was Ice Array. You could have multiple instances of Eye of Ice active simultaneously, which means instead of like every 3 turns 1 Eye of Ice is going off, every turn we were having 2 of them go off. I can't remember how many casts we had at that point. Just a shotgun / machine gun of Eye of Ice. Word of Undeath, 5 casts of Word of Undeath somehow. Soul Tax, Wall of Ice with Feywall. So Soul Tax with Mass Taxation. Not a lot of casts. This is why I said, like, ooh, Memory Staff. That's kind of helpful for the challenge with random spells. You don't know what you're gonna get. Is anything here undead? If nothing here is undead, I'm going to just destroy everybody. I want to look at the list. Alright, Gosha, Demon. Horntoad, Living. Stormdrake, yeah. Box of Woes and Construct. I'm going to just remove all of the health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Gosha have 1 hit point, and the Toads... The Spawners have 1 hit point, Box of Woes 1. Alright, Feywalls. Teleport randomly until you kill everything. You got this, Walls. Feywalls are fun, they just kind of move around wherever they want to go. Good luck with this, enemies. Suckers. I should mess around with Feywall more often. There's another goddamn box of woe over there. No. No! I didn't notice it. I don't think Soul Tax is capable of killing. Man, I don't want to drink a mana potion. I guess we could try. Nope, incapable. It has 1 hit point. It cannot happen. Damn it. Curse my cavalier attitude. Should have saved a cast of Wall of Ice rather than going ham. Bag of spikes, which is nice. Just do the floor forest, probably. Mercury's Fire Drake, Word of Beauty. I think I'm gonna reroll. Summon Wizard, call Archon, Wave of Dread. Much, much, much better. I would love a miniaturization shrine. Mana potion with a key is likely the winner, or mana potion with a teleporter, because we have no guarantee we're going to find more teleports, and we don't know what spells we're gonna get, so there's no guarantee we will have teleports. We could take the Robe of Agony from this one, or if we want a portal key for more choices later, which is also nice. Jar of Quicksilver ain't bad. Summon Wizard will do a lot of work, and Archon's going to do a good amount of heavy lifting for us as well. Blood Slimes. Infernal Worm Balls? Yeah, we should be fine. Even the ghostly stuff doesn't matter, because Archon will tear through the holy weak people. Those fools! What upgrade we have? Wizard Gang! Oh, baby. Alright, step 1, just tell everyone to run away from me. Get lost. Get lost. Get lost. Archon, Archon, Archon. And then get the gang here. Oh yeah. Archon. Archon, it's over. We've won. The wizards will do this. Thanks for freezing me, team. Know how much I love being frozen. Anyway, y'all take care of the rest for me, will you? Go out there, do your jobs. Thank you. 6 wizards is more than enough. On floor 8, 6 wizards will tear through this place. The Archons are temporary, so they're not gonna make it, but I don't need them. If anything, this is overkill. You can see how out of hand this enemy can be when they're on your team. Because his stupid Prison of Imps and Demonic Promotion, we ended up with all these guys are from just this one man. So there's 2 Storm Fiends and just endless imps everywhere. All because of that one man. Way better when he's on our team. Dream of the Star Wall, we're done. Next floor is already won. Silver Spear, even more won. Now this is a collection of spells I like. I will take Jar of Quicksilver. That way whenever we do summon stuff, we get some better versions. A nice heart. Caustic Sprig. Oh, hold on 1 second. It's like, if you can't find whatever separations you're looking for, just don't even bother texting me. Just send me the artwork and I'll pull it apart again. This is a conversation I've had so many times. I want to use my portal key now. I really, really want to miniaturize the memory staff. Like, right now. I don't want to reroll my spells, though, because these are good. Very good spells. Let's go for a Chaos Bell stopwatch. And a heart. I think I'm gonna start down here and just immediately Star Wall. You know what? No, not immediately. Let's throw kind of like bodyguard mushrooms between me and the enemies, and then huck the star wall out there. Go get him, boyo! Mess him up. Oh, yeah. Also, do we have shatter shards? Oh, never mind. This is a done deal kind of floor. Star wall. Star wall, the dragon's coming for me, man. Thank you. Did my star wall get frozen? Impressive. Most impressive. Mess him up. Go get him, buddy. You're making weird choices about your directions. Bang. Take care of it. Thank you. Slime Drake. Oh, this spell is ruined for me now. For those of you that are in the Discord, I posted this earlier today, but I can tell the story now. So YouTube introduced a dog water feature, in my opinion. It is useless, it's stupid. It is an inspirations tab, which sounds great, like, oh, inspirations, but it's actually a very poorly optimized AI that will look at your channel. It will think about, like, what your channel puts out. In particular, it doesn't care about anything that's not, like, your popular stuff, so I could put out, like, 7 trillion videos, but if one of them is a popular video, all the suggestions are about that. So, like, Rift Wizard 2, I have a lot of those videos, and it's also, like, more of the popular end. So, like, that's all it cares about. And today, I was clicking, and I misclicked. I wanted to go to my content, i.e. what I am currently, like, scheduling to make sure everything's up, and I don't have to worry about running out of videos until Saturday. But right next to it's Inspirations, so I clicked Inspirations. And in Inspirations, a demon face of you to a pixel drake. If you go in there, you'll find it's like how to make a slime drake army. And you're like, yeah, I made a video that I think was even called, like, Army of Slime Drakes or Slime Drake Army. But it's a picture of Drake, the musician, rapper. I've never heard his music. I don't know what genre it is. I assume it is music of some kind. I know he has feuds. Like, all I ever hear are, like, the feuds. Like, people don't like Drake or people like Drake. I don't know. I don't care. But it's a picture of him, the musician, surrounded by slime people. And now all I can think of when I hear Slime Drake or see this spell is going to be that horrible AI image. It's so dumb. Anyway, we're gonna have Slime Drake. So I like Slime Drake. It's a great spell. There it is. There's the image. Thank you, 421. I suppose I'm capable of putting the image on screen too. Yeah, unless Drake's a Nitro Kid 2 soundtrack. Which is wild, yeah. All the suggestions were terrible. Hold on. Let me find the image real fast. I can find all the images. If I allow... Alright, fine. I'm gonna launch Firefox. Because the full list of them are really funny to me. Hold on. gotta wait for this thing to load. There we go. I hope it doesn't re-roll them. I hope it's the same ones I saw earlier. Oh, it's re-rolling them, I can tell. Damn it. Alas. I cannot show you. I mean, I can still show you, but I wanted to show you the full list. Alright, I'll just show you the stupid Drake one. I should really make a button for screen capture, rather than having to switch inputs constantly. Alright, here it comes. Look at this garbage. I hate it so much. Truly hateful stuff. A Super Slime Drake army? Hateful. Hateful. I hate it. With a burning passion. Absolutely vile stuff. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled Rift Wizard 2. Just terrible. Terrible stuff. The dismembered fingers in the how to make... Yeah. I like that one because it's how to make... how to make... The. How to make the. Make the game easier. And then in the background, it's just all these dismembered fingers lying around. Like, what's the takeaway? What happened to those people's hands? Show the other one? Alright. Making me change my inputs. I have to like switch monitor inputs when I do this. What's the audience supposed to do? I'll never be able to... Actually, hold on. I sent Abe Clancy a fuller image. It's the audience will be entertained as the effectiveness of his army is tested against increasingly difficult challenges. There you go. And then for Mighty Odin's request here, boop, there it is. Just unhinged stuff. Hold on. Yeah, look at that. Look at these look at these dismembered fingers. What is going on there? Is that a lawnmower? Is this a lawnmower? What is this? It's a lawnmower merged with a Roomba? With a tow hook? There's a bunch of dismembered human fingers holding on to maybe red shells from Mario? Several clocks? A Sharpie top? Money? What is this? What is this? Is that a shower curtain? Is it a butter churn with a shower curtain and a clipboard? I hate this. I hate that it exists. Yeah, only some viewers are interested in this one. Yeah, some viewers are interested. God, I'm so tired of it. This worthless trash, this swill that's constantly sent our way. Absolute dog water. Like, I cannot. Anyway, we have, like, really nice spells here, so once again, rather than re-rolling, I would rather stick with it. I want to save the key and re-roll for a chance to get Miniaturization Shrine, but I would like to do that when we don't have, like, just a banger list of spells. That way we're not wasting a assured floor. Lightning Storm has Spirit Harvest, which is A-okay in my book. Love that. Alright, so Lightning Storm, where we can assuredly get a decent amount of damage going right there. And then another one over here. Another one over here. Another one over here. Another one over here. And that's it. And now, we'll Slime Drake. And Slime Drake. And anything gets too close, we Death Shock. Start making my zombies, as well as my storm spirits. Boop, 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 boop. Any more targets? There we go. We're getting some metal ones, which is exactly what I wanted to see. Alright, your word hint, Taco. These are provided by Midnight Oil, otherwise known as a Hopeful Machine in chat. Shits bananas. I will not elucidate further on that. Which I was like, maybe I should say, no, I'm gonna read it as written, baby. Shits bananas. Alright, I got my storm spirits, I got my lightning zombies. I understand. If you think about it the right way, it does make sense as a hint. See, that's one interpretation. Gonna hide from the eyeballs sight over here. There goes the Slime Drake, the artist known as Slime Drake. Fate Court dominates Silver Spear. Oh, is it Silver Spear with Copper Shaft? It's Consecration, which is also fine. But this might be where I'm willing to do a little digging. Because again, if I can find that miniaturization shrine. There isn't an apostrophe? No, shit is bananas, just shit's bananas. But it's not your spelling of shit's bananas. There is an apostrophe between the T and the S for shits. So shit is bananas, I should say. But it's read out loud as shit's bananas. I apologize, I misled you a little bit. Alright, portal key. Ruby hearts, pets. If I don't see... That is what I wanted to clarify. Happy to help. You know me. This is, if anything, Shake the Box is known for an educational bent. It is in fact an educational stream all the time. Historically accurate most of the time. Alright, I love Helm of Hexes. I might just take that. No, 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 no. Talking Hat is gonna definitely work out more often. Well, fine. We didn't find what we're looking for. I would love to miniaturize this bad boy. That said, at 200 health on Realm 10, I am more than happy to take a break for a winged shoe. Yeah, perfect pronunciations, historically accurate, educational. These are all keywords that are associated with the Shake the Box experience. Demonic Frenzy for our Sight of Blood. We got Fan of Frostfire, and we have 6 gold drakes. Happy to just poop out 6 gold drakes. Holla back, y'all. You are not a living enemy, so I cannot Sight of Blood you. Now, I will give a little extra clarification, because most of you know, traditionally the word of the day is a singular word, because the bot is incapable of recognizing a two-word word. This is in fact a two-worder, but I've only included the first word, so you just need to figure out the first part of it. That might be too much of a hint, but it also will prevent you from ignoring potential right words. So it's for the best. I don't want to murder my drakes. But potentially one of you is injured and living? You're injured and living. Alright, Fan of Flame up this hallway. I could channel this, it don't matter. He could silence me all he wants, I won't even notice. And you know what? Some spike balls for y'alls. They were. These are no longer slime drakes. The previous level had slime drakes. My gold drakes are doing okay work, I suppose. Ugh. Wait for it. Might as well just keep chatting while this guy rounds the corner. There we go. I'm sorry, my Drake. You know what? No. I shan't be responsible for thine death. You bastard. There we go. Gold Drakes will do most of the work here. Fan of Flames weirdly behaving like an enchantment. Why is that happening? We'll take a look at the log. Alright, so Fan of Flames. You may notice the channeling started, right? But the turn hasn't started, so we quick cast that. Oh, we have Blazing Bloodfire. That's why. Man, wild magic, you really got to pay attention to all the various parts. I'll just start casting. Anyway, I started blasting. I didn't know they were immortal. I should have, because, you know, it's just reading. Whew. I'm stuck in here. So they're ghostly, they do 10 damage. They blink stupid random. You bastard! Stop! Fine. No, like that. Annoying. We're finally free of them. We're safe now. Let's take my winged shoes. Ice ball. You know, let's look at what we got first. Because again, if I see... You are a bastard, game. Alright, so we finally got our miniaturization shrine. Dispersion field with my favorite upgrade. That's nice. We have Twilight Gaze with piercing. Which, not super helpful, really. Ritual Revelation's a little scary, depending on what the floor is like. Rapid Decomposition's nice, though. But we don't have any slimes to really trigger it, but I guess we'll make some. And what kind of Scourge we rocking? Mass Scourge, okay. I am not past Silent Spectres again, though. Can't tell you how much I hate Silent Spectres. You know what? It's a fairly wide open floor. I could sacrifice 77 health to start something fun, right? Three enemies in line of sight. 7 turns. Are there 21 targets on screen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yes, we are okay. The fear is it hits me a few times. We don't want that to happen. So we're going to land in here. We're going to Dispersion Field first, which is a free cast thanks to our talking hat. So if anything gets too close, they'll be spirited away, which includes these 3. They're going to disappear the second I cast Ritual. And then we just start channeling. Blood Animal. Okay, we have Blood Gas. Haven't taken that one before. Alright, there's our cultists. We'll scourge whatever comes too close. You dummy dum-dums. I see you've managed to lock us in here. Well, Twilight Gaze just for poops and ha-has. And you know what? I'm sorry, but I gotta get rid of that phylactery. Now get out of here, kids. Go on. Exit. There you go. Get out there and do some work. You're doing great. You're frozen. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. And then we have cultists who will ideally get hit before I get hit, so I guess we could ritual again. One, two, three. Alright, I can still see. No, I'm only seeing two. Let's not follow up with the next cast. Y'all can be stuck in here, it don't matter to me. Thank you for healing me, team. I mean, eventually he dies. There we go. Yes. Alright, let's miniaturize that memory staff. So now we just have a nice trinket that doubles our casts. We could find a new, exciting, sexy wand. Psychic Seedling with Immortal Forest. We got Flesh Fiend. Dream of the Star Wall again, which is just my favorite. You know, I'll just go for a Ruby Heart here. Do. Feels two on the on the nose. Don't worry, there's other hints ready. This one's a fun one. It's definitely inspired by the word yesterday. Kind of want to just grow a forest here. Wait a minute. Ah, that's what was going on. Your second word hint is, some are split on whether they find this flavor appealing. Yeah, destroy my trees, see what happens. Alright, he won't be able to see me. I'm just gonna hide over here and let people hurt my trees, that way they spread around. What was the first hint? The first hint was shit's bananas. Shit is bananas. Curious if, like, through the passage of time, my forest can overwhelm this floor. It'd be fun if it could. I am suspicious of that. I don't think it could happen, but it might. Every time they make a new sprout and they kill that sprout just moves over to somewhere else and starts growing. So, like, bottom right's looking like it's going to be a fairly effective starting point for me. That said, I will contribute. I don't think I can summon my Star Wall, though. Feyhunt Garden. You know what? These things are doing arcane damage. Let's do it. See if enough arcane damage happens to generate some butterflies. I like winning through these stupid means. Right, you guys do arcane damage, yeah. And you just want lightning or arcane damage. Come on, summon some butterflies. The brain trees are doing damage. Maybe, I guess, just not enough. I mean, we definitely just win. Go get him, Flesh Fiend. You dare approach me, Hands? Instead of running, you approach? So yeah, I think Immortal Trees is a much harder to overcome adversary for the game. Because they kill one, it teleports to a random location, it sprouts a second one, which then, if it gets killed, so on and so forth. And it's like watching a slime mold grow, which is just, you know, enjoyable. Look at that poor Cyclops. Pineapple, that's some multilingual lateral thinking. I appreciate that one. He doesn't realize. Oh no, he's dead. It's like he doesn't realize the threat looming around the corner, but then he just died, so it doesn't matter. Someone sprayed some mold killer on there. There we go. Collect my treasures. So now I want a cool wand. Nightly Oath, Permanence, Aether Swap, Petrify. See, I'm happy to reroll with this. Nightly Oath is a somewhat dangerous spell, but we have enough health that we could tank whatever happens. It's got the Chaos Court. Permanence won't do too much for us. Earth and Sentinel will make earthquakes. Aether Swap with Quick Cast. Petrify with Rocky Servitude. On death, they become a Golem. Works for us. We have Pain, Aura, Gosha, and Magic Missile. So it's a lot of Magic Missile and hoping the Knights do their job. So let's re-roll. I just said something that wasn't a banana. Burrow. A blanket. Tuesday. Imp Swarm, Wave of Dread, Frostfire Hydra, Bone Spear, Eye of Blood. Crystal Eyes Hydra. Does some arcane damage. Yeah, this should be fine. Ruby Heart with a mana potion? That seems to be a smart location. Artificial Raspberry. Unartificial Raspberry. I prefer a place where I could fly, but this should be fine. Sorry. Didn't mean to kill my own Frostfire Hydras, but here we are. That should solve the problem. Where am I taking damage from? Oh, the Gnome Castle's somehow hurting me. There it goes. Ananas. It would have been very clever had I known that. Imp Swarm backing on. Wave of Dread. Make a bunch of fear faces. I would like to Eye of Blood. So let's get some line of sight going. Eye of Blood. Get some blood slimes in play. Wave of Dread. There's a lot of bombs went off there. $84 health. I only have the one healing potion, which makes me a little nervous. Get some Hydras in play. People have some range. This is a problem area, but really it's these guys that are causing the problems. Let's cast spell a little bit. That should help. Once the fiends are dealt with. Eye of Blood. No physical resists. Bone Spear does 16, but it costs me 3 health per cast. Keep Imp Swarm on. I might have to use my healing potion. I do have 2 stopwatches, though. Fortunately, with their Dark Resist, Eye of Blood's not going to do too much for me when it comes to those problems. Do I see all of my issues? Only some of them. Arcane and Dark Resist. Fine, I'll heal. I want to be out of the storm! Mana potion. Stopwatch. Wave of Dread's doing 22 dark damage. Let's Essence Flux. Essence Destabilizer. So it won't harm my people. So now they're weak to dark. Screw you guys. And screw you. Hello, friend with only 6 HP. Oh, you're not weak. Let's just get rid of you. Health can be used there. Alright. Wave of Dread. Get him, Fear Faces. Mess them up. Ow. No more Wave of Dread. I blued. Get my Imp Swarm going. Alright. The statue must go. Come on, Frog. What are you doing down there? We're free now. Okay, Slime Orb with Explosive Growth, a Searing Seal with Fire Harvest, Bright Flame, Lumbriogenesis with Toxogenesis, and Eye of Rage. Rhino Horn. Alright, you're not close. Come on, give me a wand. That's what I'm expecting. All the amnesia shrines. Love's giving me amnesia shrines. Think I'm gonna re-roll. Unless this is a particularly nice floor. I can fly, but I hate dealing with these. I wouldn't say no to a pet, though. What kind of pet you got? Mortal Fireworm, Troll-Blooded Red Cyclops, but this would just suck. Being siphoned over and over and over and over again. Let's reroll. Alright, Word of Undeath with Spirit Gift. Stormburst with Dual Nova, Call Seraph with Moonblade, Slime Shot with Storm Transmutation. We could turn storms into slimes. We have Plasmify on Melt, more Toxic Spores, and Blind Casting Life Drain. So ideally a floor without the undead. Well, damn. Vampire count is unfortunately undead. Frostview Bone Shamblers is a horrifying one. We do not want to do Word of Undeath there. And this one has a Fire Lich, but just the one Lich. But also a Shrapnel Beast, which, I guess if we murder him quick, then we can make Shrapnel Beast into a joke. Alright, Word of Undeath. He's got 8,000 health? No. He's got 4,000. No. He has 2,000. Go, my mushroom army that is incapable of doing much. Dying instantly. Go poison that large man. Bang. Alright, so Slime Shot. 12 poison damage in a burst. With an allied slime, it will explode. And with Storm Transmutation, unfortunately, I don't think we have a way to make any actual storm clouds. So let's get some Seraphs on the scene. What's your threat radius, sir? Sir! Almost crashed the game. Oh no. Oh. Alright, there we go. Nice and easy. Gentle. One more step to the left to make sure he can't reach me. Bang. Bang. Oh god, he could cross gaps! I thought I was safe here. This might be where we use one of our emergency teleports. After we life drain him, of course. Life drain him and then melt him. And maybe a storm burst? Oh wait, we got Word of Undeath back? Alright, melts. 22 fire damage, Plasmify. 2 fire slimes when melt kills its target. Alas, they must die. What's going on, Morgana? Evacuate! Why did I come to this level? Don't remember. I honestly don't recall. What was my reasoning? Painting some minis, nice. Oh, you're an undead. Whoops. Sweet God, I made some scary, buddies here. Just the one, except for the fear faces, which apparently I just blanked on. Give the flies a sword! Quick! Alright, we'll melt you guys. I gotta get rid of the fear faces. I didn't realize I was doing that. Run away! Bang. $15 health left. There we go. Problem solved. Alright, Armageddon Blade. My flies. Ugh. I did such damage without noticing. Poopies. Resistant to poison? This might be a stopwatch kind of situation, really. So we have, what, earthly lantern thingy? Life lantern? I don't know where else these flies. Yeah, life spark lantern. Nature or lightning. Where's my nature? These flies might be my... That one has Mega Annihilate on them. Damn, son. Yeah, let's just stopwatch here. And then give these men swords. Ow. Ugh, I don't have any more health, so I just gotta bounce here. Very frustrating. So you work for me. I have an Oculus. Just remove a bunch of these. I don't think any of them are close to death. One of them is. Alright, and now we have slimes that we're going to outfit with ridiculously powerful swords. Alright. Some of these slimes are kitted out with just world-ending powerful swords. He's coming a little close to me. No! Don't be close to me. Ugh. Go get him, sport. Oh, how I hate Fear Face. And it had to be slimy. Alright, 2 remain. I still have enough melt for any of the slimes that get too close. Hopefully my slimes will draw enough aggro to keep me safe. Come on, how healthy is he at this point? 44? Oculus. You know what? Mana potion. Let's be reasonable. I'd like to survive. He can only fear one thing at a time here. If we have enough Angels of Death, we will overwhelm his forces. Oh no. The one at top no longer has any enemies. He's alone up there. Come on. Push forward, men! We must bring the fight to them! Slime shot will do nothing. So again... give them the swords they need to crush the opposition. Go. Kill them. Alright, he's super screwed. Let's just melt him myself. Turn all these void slimes into my slimes. Come here, punk. Alright, move in. We take the fight to them now. Be not afraid, my slimes. There's nothing to fear. We have the power of Jesus Christ and anime on our side. We cannot fail. Come! It's the perfect melt target right there. Damn it, he moved. Get him. Yeah, hit him very hard. Oh, he hit me. Alright, victory is ours. The true enemy is defeated. It took too much resources, but it's over. Drinking coffee with cinnamon and Mexican vanilla. Pretty relaxed. Sounds nice. I had a nice iced chai earlier. And with my breakfast, I had a very delightful iced blueberry coffee. I love blueberry coffee. Oh, we're free. It's over now. Wheel of Death, Vampiric Gaze, Permanence. This looks like a reroll situation to me. We don't have a lot of, like, minions with which to take advantage of Vampiric Gaze. Amber Maker, Silken Links, Codex of Sacrifice. Blueberry coffee, what's in that? Blueberry, and I want to say coffee. I'm pretty sure it's blueberry and coffee. Specifically, what brand is it? Let me see. Blueberry coffee. I don't know what I expected, right? It's New England coffee. Blueberry cobbler specifically is the flavor. New England coffee, blueberry cobbler flavored. Which I recommend. It comes if you use a Keurig, one of those K-cup machines. The blueberry cobbler coffee from New England Coffee, you can get it in the biodegradable pods, which I'm a big fan of. Don't have to worry about hurling a million tiny little plastic cups into the earth. Instead, it's a little biodegradable mesh holding the coffee with a little foil topper on it. It's nice. So I recommend that. If you want to try a flavored coffee, it is delightful iced. I really like it iced, but it's good both ways. I do want to get a health potion. I would love to have a health potion. That said, I guess Earth and Links are fine. If it's a good level layout, we might make our way here. This looks fine. The problem is, again, my spells. So Wheel of Death has Cheat Fate. It's going to avoid anyone with a shield and anyone immune to dark. Problem is these damnable skulls. They take double damage from Holy, though. So if I start, like, maybe, like, up here and quickly put down some protective acid rain, I should be able to just start wheeling. Alright, wheel. As soon as we stopped using the Keurig cups that everyone had at home, our coffee expenditure dropped instantly. Alright, Wheel of Death did some work. Man, Heavenly Blast. Slimy purple hand. There are no holy slimes. Ugh. That horrible resistance is not my favorite. And we have the Spirit Bind, huh? You need new ideas? Fancier coffee. That's how you make a corporation work for you. Going for the stupid skulls. I want them out of the picture. But I'm lazy and I don't want to walk. Oh, yeah. If you check in the Rift Wizard 2, well, just Rift Wizard Discord, the chances people haven't thought up a pile of absurd challenge runs with custom mode has to be like 0. Ugh. That's disappointing. I basically have to mana potion, don't I? Alright, it's just 2 horrible skulls, and if I get too close, they're just gonna keep on hitting me, so I need to back out. And let some of my summoned stuff kind of work for me here. 9 turns. I guess we could still kill this with Vampiric Gaze, right? Alright, alright. They're immune to the dark. So I don't think our gaze does anything, but... just cost me HP. Yes! Scale Feather Egregore, you could finish this fight for me. Help me out. Thank God we get a health potion here. Scale Feather Egregore, no! Don't I have Life Spark lanterns in here somewhere, right? There we go. Life Spark. Life Spark. Life Spark. I mean, it's immune to poison, so it's pointless to try and rainstorm the thing. Let's just really build up a big old Life Spark meter. And what's your threat radius? Can I go to the chest? I can go to the chest. By pooping out a whole bunch of flies. Uh-oh. We guarantee Scale Feather. Reality Anchor. I'll take Silken Links. What's going on, Opportunity? Come on, team. Take him down. Don't make me drink a potion. No. You bastard. Can you handle it? Will you be able to take that man out? You have ice. Come on, bud. He's not that healthy anymore. You could do this. Go get him. You have a ranged attack. You have ranged attack. You could attack him. Go get him. Oh, he has so much more range. Go get him. You could reach him. You could do it. Go get him. Go get him, you stupid idiot. Come on. Yes, it's got a little damage in there. Go get him again. Yes. Oh. I didn't have to drink my potion. Ruby Heart, Robe of Crystal, Chainmail, Ruby Heart. Let's mana potion. And by mana potion, I mean let's Portal Key. As for our spells, Death Bolt, Slime Shot, Vampirism, Dispersion Field with Bombs Away, my favorite. Call Archon. Like, this isn't a terrible selection. Especially the Word of Chaos. So I might not re-roll. I think we'll just go where the goodies are. Not a lot of goodies. Not a lot of goodies. Robe of the Void is probably what I'm going to take. In all honesty, I probably want to take that. Why? Because Arcane Goddamn Combustion just keeps popping up. And that's how we've died the last 2 times we've done this challenge run. So you know what? Let's just remove the damage type from our whole problem life. Just no more. No longer shall we worry about it. And we'll Word of Chaos people into oblivion. Boop, boop, doo, doo. Giant floating skull lich spawner. I want that dead. Super dead. But I would also like to wear the chaos right away. You know what? You only have a melee attack. I could just spawn in right here and immediately put archons and blue lions around you. I'm gonna try. Spells have 750% damage, -2 SP per level. I mean, Willis, if you're looking for a challenge run at a custom mode, Opportunity might have ideas. They're the one that made the mode. I'm sure Opportunity has created some truly wild stuff with it. Do. Oh, someone Aether swapped me. Alright, where to Chaos? I know we have my own minions out there, but it'll be fine. Do. Go get 'em, team. Do you have a death touch? You have sleep touch. Take a step away from you. Take a step away from you. Blue line between me and my travels. Is that arcane combustion yet again out there? Yes, it is. Let's start the dispersion field fun. My good ideas were sigils only and Helheim Wanner. Enemy super spawners, no rewards, no consumables. +2 SP, those are really good challenges. Sounds like a fun one. I am shocked I'm alive. You see how scary it is? Arcane combustion. Scary. Row of the void, damn it! Now if that happens again, we're slightly more safe. But there's no more with... No, there's one more. But she'll be dead soon. Yeah, go get him. Don't come over here. Don't do it. I warned you. Get closer to my blue lines. Give me shields, blue lines. Do. Let's put dispersion field back on. And then channel Mystic Memory for a little while. Anyone approaches me, we send them away. Whoop. Wipe them out. All of them. That one gargoyle's in for a hell of a ride. There he goes. Ball lightning orb control. That's a nice combination to have. Devour mind with horde mode. Nightmare aura with electric dream. Annihilate with assured destruction. That's fun. We have 20 casts, so that's gonna mess somebody up. Warlord helm. I like my current hat. I think we'll just take, honestly, double mana potions? Running out of casts with our random spells is scary to me. On the other hand, we only have one health potion, so maybe we go here. Like, the Annihilate will be handy for something like Anamiki. 12 range. I don't know. I don't think I want to do this floor. 800 health. Annihilate. 16 times 3 times 20. Get a calculator out. Actually, they're gonna take what? Not take any of the lightning damage, so just 16 times 2 times 20. Calculator. Help me, cause I don't know math. A mere 640 damage. Yep. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe we don't come here. Final Burst is very nice. It's gonna cast our Arc Lightning. Yeah, this is probably not a great floor for us. Alright, in that case, let's Portal Key. I'm still hoping to find, like, a very exciting wand. We have Imp, which is fine. Wrath Links is pretty sweet. The Dynamo. Ugh, we don't want something as specific as lightning. Like, if we find, you know, sorcery damage does blank, that's a somewhat reliable one. Ember Maker and Imp Maker are both fine, and we have that right now. Wrath Links are probably nice. Even though, again, you know, we have Silken Links for these sometimes. I feel like we're gonna have Arcane Combustion forever. So yeah, might as well have Silken Links. Wrath Links would add 2 more types of damage to our rotation of fun. Let's take a look at the floor. This is the kind of place where Ball Lightning swinging around wildly and some Nightmare Aura would probably do some good work. And Annihilate on Mr. Grand Warlock, despite having resistance against all the types, would still kill the man. Ah, 2 of them. You know what, let's reroll. I'm still hoping to see something exciting. Alright, Amnesia Shrine. Not what I'm talking about. Although it would give us spell points. We could buy spells. We could just refund all of this and make our own collection of stuff. Amnesia Shrine's like the quitter's way of doing this challenge. Feels kind of predatory for EA to require someone to make an EA account to play The Sims 4. Yeah? Yep. It's one of those, like, there is a boardroom of a bunch of people that do not understand or play video games, and they just want to see numbers. They don't even care what kind of numbers, they just want numbers to go up. And it's like, how many people are signed on to EA? And that's a way to pump those numbers up, even if it doesn't mean anything monetarily. Same reason why everything has AI crammed into it, even if it's not optimized or implemented in an interesting or good way. That's still something you could walk into a boardroom and be like, we're dynamicizing our industry by putting the tiger on the table. We're parting the kimono and putting AI in there with dynamic AI, blah, 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 blah. Just as long as you say it, you give those people in the boardroom a big old hard-on and they get real excited. I hate it all. Why wouldn't you want to be signed on to AA for everything? Nah, the people in the boardroom, most of those people don't even know what the company does. They just see it as lines on a graph. Slimy Earth. Slimy mercy worm! Slimy ice worm. I can talk. Maybe. Alright, ball lightning with Drake birth. The truest of brain rats. Catch your storm drake when it dies. We got blue lion with shimmer maid, mass calcification, which is interesting. Ghost king is nice. Mystic vision freeze with mass freeze. Not a lot of like casts on things. Not a lot of direct damage for me. We'll have 8 lightning dragons by the end of that. I'm almost tempted to say, yeah, let's just do the amnesia shrine. 6, 8. We'd get a decent buyback as far as points go, and we could just buy whatever spells we want. And unless there's like a outpouring of dissatisfaction and negative reviews from people, they just won't care. They won't change. As we saw with the publisher for Arrowhead's delightful game, Helldivers 2. It wasn't until a huge outpouring of negative criticism hit the internet that they reversed their everyone needs to log into PSN. And last week, they also rolled back their limitations on regions. Now everyone can play Helldivers 2. It's weird that it just randomly happened like 8 months later. With no announcement, and like, no one was angry at the game, they just did it randomly. I guess they realized that a publisher's job is to sell copies of games. And by limiting regions, you're not selling copies. So that probably had a part to play in there. No idea who thought that was a good idea. Like, no clue. It makes like you have one job as a publisher. Literally, one responsibility as a publisher to a video game, and that is to sell copies of said video game. It's literally your only job as a publisher. And like, let's limit it to like 2/3 of the worlds like won't get to play. It's like, what? Why? Like, I don't know. They don't have PSN in those states. Those countries. Like, you made it so PSN's not required. Like, yeah, but still, they don't have it over there. Why would they want a video game? Like, are you insane? Are you crazy people? Ugh, I don't have a great feeling about my spell loadout for this floor. We won't be able to freeze the Infernal Storm Knights. There's a lot of, like, large, spongy bastards. We have Lightning Frenzy. Glitter Dance, but we don't have any translocation. Earth Wrath. Arch Sorcerer. Hound Lord, but we don't have any fire. Bone Guard. Silk Shifter, but again, no translocation. It was to suppress the overflowing amount of server space. But no, because the limitation on what countries could play the game wasn't implemented until a full year after release of the game. So, like, the servers were already fine. It was after they said everyone needs to have PSN, and everyone threw a fit. And again, that was like a year after the fact. So it had nothing to do with server load. It was a completely alien choice. No one understands why it happened. So we had a full year of the servers already working, available in all regions. They implemented the PSN change. People threw a fit. And then it was after that that they did the region restriction. And then like 8 or 9 months after the region restriction, they rolled that back without any fanfare or anything. It wasn't bad the first year, it was bad the first month. As someone that has played the game continuously since its release, if there's one thing you can trust I'm going to be right on, it's the timeline here. Like, the server problems were the first month of release. The first year, no way. Like, I had no trouble logging in at all They fixed it in a month? Yeah! I was streaming the game in the Discord after the first, well, from the first day. But server overload issues, queues, that all went away within the first month. Like, if I'm going to be generous and expand that, 2 months. But it wasn't a year, good lord. You think a game would still be popular if their server issues persisted for a full year? Hell no. Oh god. Lightning resistant everything on this one, so we're not going there. Steel spiders. Yeah, but New World's an MMO, which has entirely different server requirements. Like, when it comes to Helldivers 2, the matchmaking is server-side. But the actual, like, hosting of the game, a lot of it's done client-side, which is why one player can drive a car really well, and 3 other people can't drive a car well, because the steering is client-side. Yeah, like, the server issues went away right away. MMOs are entirely server-side. Like, nothing happens client-side for the most part, outside of, like, models moving around. To the best of my understanding, I am not a programmer. This is gonna be a brutal floor. No matter where I go, it's gonna be rough on me. Although... No, because Dream Hags. Aether swapping is going to be brutal. We gotta be careful. I might just Amnesia and learn a bunch of spells. Like, what would be good against a host of these Twilight Knights? It'd still be rough if he's starting in a bad spot. Center of the screen entirely. Well, does anyone have fire resistance? Didn't want their investors to get wins, so they waited. I mean, that could be it. Just quietly roll it back after the fact. You know, if nothing here has anti-fire resistance, one fun play would just be Flame Burst with Spreading Flames. And we just kit that out. You know what? It's worth a try. It'd be a fun test. We haven't tried the Amnesia play. 6 spell points. 14 spell points. 22 spell points. 30 spell points. 39 spell points. 48 spell points. That or the revenue stream stopped growing. That one we're pretty confident is not the case, just because every time they release a new war bond, you can carry them forward after it's over. Oh, nice. That's also a good idea. We could double dip. Every time a new war bond is released, Helldivers 2 is consistently in the top 3, top 4, usually the top 1 or 2 of the Steam sales charts. So, like, it's still making bank for the companies involved, which is pretty nice. Yeah, we even have Arch Sorcerer here. Alright. This could be just a fun way to do it. 40 fire damage. We have the 14 casts on that. Spreading Flame. For each charge, +1 radius, +1 damage. Whenever you cast another cast spell, cast Pyrostatic Curse at that position. Alas, it is... You know what? Sure. It's an enchantment, so I could free cast this. Whenever we cast another chaos spell, no, we want linear conductance would be fun. Beams of damage. Hop in here and grab Fire Lord for a big damage boost. 74 fire damage. Prince of Ruin. Just trying to like set this up to be one big burst. And then we have some emergency supplies. Might even just take a word or two for other fun. What about Siphon Shields, though? Maybe do a quick Siphon? That would also be a free cast. Not enough for Shadow Money Wizard Gang. Alright, some of you do not have shields, which is handy. Ugh. Very healthy and very shielded. Okay. That's the whole map. A lot of evil fairies spawned. But a lot of the troubles have been dealt with. That was every spawner. I just want to see the screen filled with wizards. Iron Tentacles is 8. Damage dealt also increases by 1 each turn for the first half of the duration. Damage dealt by the spell heals the caster. And increase the starting number of targets by 1 for each eye spell. Iron Tentacles might be a fun way to do this. That would be it, though. But we still have the Amnesia Shrine. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Could I do it? Hold on now. Forget Flame Burst. Learn Flame Burst. Look away, opportunity. Stop watching for a second. Oh. Opportunity's not here, right? Opportunity, don't look at this. It's a critical you do not watch what's happening. Where's Flame Burst? No, stop watching! Unlimited power. Just look away. Look away. Working as intended. This isn't cheating. I'm using all the tools at my disposal. Such overwhelming power. Boop, 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 doo. Where's my Flame Burst at? Completely immune to that arcane damage, but we're doing lightning as well, of which he is not immune. There will be no changes because this is working as intended. Resisting the dark, resisting the holy. It's a bit of a bummer. Arcane, dark, holy. You would have to change how Amnesia Shrine works, I think. Like, have it disappear once you walk off of it or something. But I don't want, like, this is fine. This is fine. You can only do it on the floor you're on, right? Forgotten spells are permanently forgotten. We already have that challenge run. Soul Tax is doing holy and dark. Yeah, like it's important that it's usable multiple times. You don't want that to happen. Let's forget Pyrostatic Pulse. Let's learn Twilight Gaze and Soul Tax. I think you're all thinking that this is a bug. It's not it's working as intended. It's fine. Stop panicking. We have 7 more. Alright, so for Twilight Gaze, let's do Arcane Gaze. Stop giving suggestions, it's working fine! And then Soul Tax. Wait, what did I take? Yeah, resistance debuff, so I don't need the arcane part. Instatax. Alright, pretty sure you guys can handle the rest. All right. Son of a bitch. Stop standing on that. Whew. Alright, Soul Tax. Soul Tax. Instatax. Twilight Gaze. God damn it. Oh, that's nice of you. Ion Tentacles. Put the bloody tendrils back on. Do 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 do. All right. Now let's forget Ion Tentacles. and Twilight Gaze, and Soul Tax, and let's learn Flame Burst. You're all now weak to holy, every last one of you. Bright Flame. Ugh. Alright, who's back and who's dead forever? Well, time to forget a few things. Forget Flame Burst. Let's learn once again Twilight Gaze. Let's give that piercing this time. There, down to 25% holy resistance. Maybe they could patch it so if you abuse mechanics, the Deb comes over and... Whoa, Zane! Limited convention floors. Like, it's silly that we're doing it, but again, it's limited to just whatever floor this is on. So I find this is probably fine. Obviously, we're pushing it past its, like, intended use, probably. But part of the fun of roguelikes is figuring this kind of stuff out. Like, finding the fun, interesting ways that you can abuse a system is one of the true delights of a roguelike. Like, I could buy Twilight Gaze, use it, and then buy it again, switch to the other upgrade I want on it, and cast it a second time. But it doesn't do what you want on the second one, unfortunately, because they're already affected by the first version, alas. Still, though, let's grab Flame Burst. Let's give that Bright Flame. No, that's not the one we need. We really do want Soul Tax. Ugh. He had another revive in him? Go get him, boys! Should only be usable when enemies are cleared. Nah. Part of the joy of it is using it when you first arrive to try and pivot a problematic situation. Nice. Alright. Now we have Arc Lightning with Proton Storm, Soul Tax. Ooh, Wormlord, Flesh Fiend, Mass Calcification. That'll be fun. Especially with this Flesh Fiends. Alright, what do our upcoming floors look like? Purchases. Freeze, Mystic Vision, Ghost Ball, Mass Calcification, Ball Lightning, Blue Line, Flame Burst, Flame Burst Spreading Flame, Parasitic Curse, Parasitic Curse, Curse Lighter, Fire Lord, Prince of Ruin, Starfire, Ion Tentacles, Bloody Tendrils, Flame Burst, 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 Flame Burst. It's off the screen. It's behind me, I'm sorry. But there it goes. Very good, very good. Just rolling off the screen. But yes, I feel like this is fine. Did we abuse a floor? Yes. But unless we find another amnesia shrine, that's the end of our abuse. Speaking of abuse, though, my god, I want to go here. Gonna be out until midnight. Oh my goodness. Well, have fun, Mighty Odin. I'm sorry to report you're gonna be missing out on on Night Rain because there's a new boss added to the game. I want that duplication shrine. I want it bad. Bone shards? Oh my god. Gee, Bill. Glass orb. Thunderstrike. Hold on. Any lightning resist? Yes. But weak to holy. Lightning resist, some holy resist. Weak to holy. Well, I know what's about to happen here. Forget how to do Eye of Fire. Forget how to do Heavenly Blast. Forget how to do Glass Orb. Forget how to do Holy Armor. Forget how to do Mass Calcification. Forget how to do pretty much everything. Just forget it. Thunderstrike has Storm Power. Forget that. Forget Flesh Fiend. Let's learn how to blink. Let's give Blink Thunder Blink. Get Thunderstrike. Give it Heaven Strike. Go into skills. I want Stormbrood Tricksters. I want Glitter Dance. I want Silk Shifter. Translocation Master. Lightning Warp. Thunderlord. Stormcaller. Holy Thunder. Prince of Ruin, Life Spark Lantern, Crackle Void, Lightning Frenzy, and now we're all set. Okay. Duplication Shrine. Let's duplicate the Memory Staff. And begin blinking. It's just all imps! It's all imps! Yes! Oh, just disgusting. It's still going. What's going on, Bread? Now this is pod racing. A spreading wall of imps. Somewhere out there I have Stormbrood Tricksters, I think. The impropriety! Has he no shame? You're one healthy man, sir. Well, thus ends the we have full control over the run experience. Alas. Alright. Furnace of Sorcery with Arcane Eye Bolts is one of my favorites. Bright Flame, Heaven's Wrath with Culling. Wheel of Death with Shared Misfortune. Deals damage to 2 targets. Damage dealt to each target is divided by the number of targets hit. We got Seal Fate with Spreading Curse, which is a fun one. Holy Armor with Crystal Armor. So we got Arcane, Holy, and Ice Resistance as well. Holy Fire with Holy Smite, which means we're doing extra lightning damage. Eye of Fire, where we cast Immolate, Toxic Spores, and Chaos Skeletons. Thanks to our double memory staves, some of our limited casts are no longer quite so limited. So we might be alright. We got the Pope the Frog, or Pope the Frog. I don't want to reroll, I don't think. I'm kind of satisfied with what we got going on. Except for all that dark resistance. Ugh, fire resistance, but weak to holy. You know what? Our flame burst will do a lot of good work. Do 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 do. Yada da da. Ugh, but the dark resists. Like, it's basically pointless to even try doing Wheel or Seal Fate. 100% dark, 100% dark, 75% dark. 50% dark. God, what a waste. 75? Maybe not. And strong against holy. Just thinking about the damage output we have available. That's a little scary. I guess, you know what? We could Aether Dagger. Aether Dagger would turn this around pretty significantly, huh? We'd want to take out the problematic spawners quick. I only have the 2 teleports. Scalefeather Egregore, no, Unholy Alliance, Demonic Cruelty. Only doing the 40 holy damage, though. And everyone has... Well, they'll be taking 80. So 3 casts to kill them. Same. 3 casts to take out all the fiends. But our radius is what? Default radius, only 8? I still have 3 spell points? Wait a minute. 3 spell points? What can I buy with that? Honestly, a little bit of darkness would go a long way. That's really my main concern on that floor, is just how many times I'm going to be pelted with garbage while trying to do my damage. Or blink, just being able to move around quickly. I think the answer might actually be blink. God, that's gonna be a lot of damage though. But I have a decent amount of health. We don't really have minions, which is one thing I do fear. There's nothing to pull aggro. But with 1 Oculus and a blink, I could do what I need to do. Or I just use 1 teleport. We can pop 1 flame burst here, use a teleport. Nah, I would want to take out this one too. So maybe we... Stopwatch, Oculus, Flame Burst, Blink, Flame Burst, Blink, Flame Burst. That's all the spawners. I forgot about Aether Dagger in there. Yeah. That's 8 of the 10 turns of Stopwatch if I take Blink. And then everything is susceptible to my damage without me needing to worry about the spawners making more. And with a Seal Fate thrown in at the tail end or at the beginning, that'll be spreading around if I do enough of it. I think that might be our play. Alright. Let's learn how to blink. I did it! Okay. Let's get this plan started. Alien from Alien or Zerg from StarCraft? I mean, Zerg. Like, the aliens are super cool, and in an individual basis are probably the scarier threat, but if we're looking at the individual universes, the Zerg are self-deterministic and interplanetary. Like, they are waging interstellar wars. The aliens are more of a force of nature. They kind of happen, but they're not, you know, out there piloting between planets like the Zerg. Especially if we're talking about, like, a post-Kerrigan situation. Okay, step 1. Stopwatch. Step 2. Aether Dagger. Step 3. Oculus. And then we Flame Burst once. And then we blink here. We Flame Burst. We blink here. We Flame Burst. And then we Seal Fate with a huge radius. Oh, it's not a radius, it's just a target. We have to pick targets. How many turns are they stuck for? We have 2 turns. We only get a couple of... I forgot. It's not like it was. So if we Holy Armor as an enchantment, that's a free. So we still have our 2 turns. Let's seal a couple of fates here. Unshielded fates, please, and thank you. Oh, we still have another turn because it's an enchantment. All right. I was lying, apparently. I forgot I'm gonna make imps. No, we definitely have cause for concern here. Ugh, I'm gonna blow up my own Furnace of Sorcery. I should have done this earlier. Gotta make my dogs. Do 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 do. My Holy Armor's already worn off. Alright, we gotta move Blink up. Flame Burst above that. Maybe Heaven's Wrath a little higher up. I should have cast Eye of Fire at some point. There you go. Now I'm able to cast a few things I want to cast more quickly. Alright. You're almost out of shields. but not quite yet. Oh, you're killing me here. Literally. My 1 health potion. They have so much health. And they blink. To be right in front of me. Come on, Furnace. Instantly taking a pile of damage. I can't help it. What about Wheel of Death? You know what? Heavenly Arbor first. This is a bad situation. No, those things are not gonna last. The spawners are taken care of, but like, what am I gonna do to deal with all this? If you could redesign kidney beans to be cube-shaped, how big would the bean cubes be? I would stick to relatively similar sized to as we understand them now. Sweet God. I shouldn't have come here with these spells. We are so screwed. It will be done. Alright, 7 turns of poison. Wish I had a way to heal. We don't have Prince of Ruin, so we have no way to really deal with a lot of these problems. Yep, that's what I thought was gonna happen. Man. And we had a great opener on that floor, but things went downhill somewhat quickly. Alas. Still a good run, but probably should just re-rolled until we saw something that we knew would be useful. That flame burst was nice, but at 40 damage, that's a lot of cast to kill anything, and we're just taking a million shots. We should have taken blind, or darkness rather. If we could have kept everyone at melee range, we would have burned our teleporters, both of them. We would have started there, teleported, keep everyone blind the whole time, and then just kind of try to deal with the crowds. But there was so much chaff being generated. We didn't have any way for that to kind of spread. We couldn't kill a thing and have it spread. But overall, a lot of fun. We definitely found a fun way to abuse Amnesia Shrine, which I very much appreciate. It's very enjoyable. Except for this, less enjoyable. A million stupid shielded spiders I couldn't deal with, millions of little imps. And plenty of ranged, high damage hits that I just didn't have the tools for. Honestly, I feel like taking the book is a good idea on this run. Rename them to Wombat Poop Beans. No one would eat those, or would we? That's gonna depend. I need to check in. Well, first I gotta pee and refill my water bottle, but